First of all, this is an absolute squad. All-star, top pick, future all-star. Now, let's go to the other side. Let's look at the bench. You got Ricky Rubio. You got Karis LeVert. You got my guy, Jetty K-Love. Look at him, just a vision. And then you got Lopez.
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? So, I gotta admit, I didn't expect this to happen. But it did, and I'm excited for this new dynamic duo, Garland and Donovan Mitchell. In my opinion, two of the most exciting players to watch in today's NBA. And that's not all, I'm also excited about this new Cavs team. They've gained a player that can really be a game changer. Being that said, let's get straight into it. With one bold, unexpected move, the Cleveland Cavaliers raised their chances to do something really scary in the Eastern Conference. They're back. To do so, they got one of the most hunted players since the Jazz started their rebuild mode. The dude has finally a lot of talented guys around him and can finally forget this type of moments in the playoffs.
Mitchell hanging at the other end, 2 seconds to go for the win, and it rims out! Denver hangs on!
Final score, Utah 78, Nuggets.
Anyway, the Cavaliers sent Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen and rookie guard Ochai Agbaji to the Jazz along with unprotected first-round draft picks in 2025, 27 and 29. The teams will also swap their first-round drafting rights in 2026 and 28. But let's get back to the focus point of this video and let me try to convince you why the Cavs are going to be so dangerous this year. As I said in the beginning, they have a nice duo in Garland and Mitchell. However, what's most fun about this is that they have guys around these two that fit together so well. Firstly, they got two experienced guards in Rubio and Rondo. Both can pass the ball incredibly well and dictate the tempo of the game. Obviously, Garland will be the main ball handler. Nevertheless, it's always important to have guys like Rondo or Rubio as they are top-notch creators. Secondly, they have guys who can defend the ball like, okay, neither Garland nor Mitchell are great defenders. But you have players like Allen or Mobley who can always be a threat in the paint and can get in the way of any shot the opponent tries to make. In addition to that, you have a guy like Isaac Okoro who can be a huge presence with his on-ball defense and versatility. So if you combine the offense those two can provide with the versatility and defense others can also supply, ladies and gentlemen, we have here a very nice and competitive playoff team. And let's not forget about players like Kevin Love, LeVert or Sadie Osman, as they can also be very nice pieces for this puzzle. Oh, and they obviously got a star. Every playoff team needs a guy that can lead the team, especially at times where the court becomes smaller and opposing defenses try to get tighter. And Mitchell is very well accustomed to the environment playoffs provide. Throughout the years he averaged 28 points, 5 rebounds and 5 assists per game in the postseason. I mean, that's huge. We all saw it in Utah. This guy can give you a bucket at any given time. Obviously he wasn't always perfect, but trust me, he is the dude that you want to have when the playoff comes. To finish this off, and as of right now, for me, the Cavs are a team that you need to respect. They have a young core with players who have been growing year after year, but they also have experienced guys who fit their role so very well. And when you have such a complete roster, you must expect the best.